I thought you might like that. Actually, it was kind of funny. That's only tomorrow morning. You don't do that tonight.
But is it if you don't, it has no tune except for the last 3
Yes. Yes. And that's exactly what I would say. You basically are like rapping until that last word.
On that. I didn't know I had to repeat it, so I didn't teach myself to do it. So I sing it in my head, and I'm like, oh shoot, I forgot it. And then I realized
we can help you if you need it.
Okay, and then I realized that
You're never alone,
yeah,
right?
I don't have you.
You have me. You have Rabbi Kaplan.
Yeah. But
you have lots of
the
people.
second,
there's no repeat of anything.
Yeah,
the second one is just Baruch Atah Adonai, just straight into it.
that one,
straight into it.
because I don't do the beginning part, I lose my note.
And also,
I
you're going from the other one is that it's also you're going from Torah to this. So one of the things I do on the Bima, and Rabbi Kaplan does the same thing, is we'll sort of like give you a reminder of what the melody is before you start, because we understand that you have 50,000 melodies going through your head, right? So if you like blank on Amidah, basically when you're up here, I would do Dora can do whoever would do.
Yeah, I like when someone sings with me.
Like, well, it's also just quietly before you get started, so you know how to start.
That one too, but I've always failed in that one, and I was like, oh shoot, I'm gonna get it one day.
Yeah, right. Tomorrow. Or Sunday.
You never know.
Sunday is when you're gonna get it. You're gonna wake up and be like, dude,
I got it. I missed it. Well, I'll be back up here later.
Yes, you will.
Because at lunch she said only 3 things.
So they could do, I think a lot of them know. They probably know L'chai Dodi. They definitely can do Shalom Aleichem. They totally can do L'chun Ranana, Romamu.
Okay, that's
whatever they want.
Because I want them to do everything.
Oh, absolutely. Well, you can if you want them to.
All right, we should start. Hey, Mitch.
Shabbat Shalom.
Interesting, you're dark in your hair.
It's all of it. I got my hair done today.
Cousins of Josh Clow's lawyers were got stuck at the bar. Police people and the sergeants that was killed. They're here tonight. Josh and me, the ones that were scared. And then my parents' house, the flames are right next to their house. They haven't been evacuated yet, but they're shooting at the bar last night.
Okay.
That was nuts.
Okay, that one I heard about. So who was?
That 2 days ago. And then the flames are everywhere. It's like they're surrounded by fire. Shomrei Torah. You've been to my home shul for the men's club stuff for Aliyah. Like there's flames everywhere.
Did your parents have to evacuate?
Not yet.
Okay. And who's
The health got kids evacuated.
who's Josh
Klauser
Klauser?
is the beard. He's sitting next to Gabby.
Okay.
And Amy is
Okay.
well.
No, because they're coming to dinner, no? Okay. And that's what I thought, but I wasn't entirely sure.
So everything else is fine. Mitch, at some point I'll introduce you to Gabby. She's here visiting. We read the hell out of this. It was amazing. Do you know Josh and Amy Klauser? So do you see the woman in the black dress? Bar section here? That's it. Next to this Josh is shaking hands with Josh is the laser on, and his wife Amy is next to him. Josh Klauser and his wife Amy. She's on the I think so. So then Shauna Schweizer is next to him. So they're all here for our Shabbat dinners. Yeah, Michelle couldn't come tonight, but she's the correct. That's correct.
Here tonight.
Okay, that's good.
Why?
Is that off? It's off now. So how many people are coming? This is the world, I guess.
Yeah. Do you want you want them to lead Shalom Aleichem?
Yeah.
On the US side? Okay.
Shabbat Shalom, everyone.
Shabbat Shalom.
So we've had some hiccups, unfortunately, in the world over the last week, some real serious challenges. And when we celebrate Shabbat, we try to find ways to navigate together in moments of adversity. And one of the things that we do is we have Shabbat, where it's that island in time where we try to think about ways that we can heal when we're broken, ways that we can try to smile when we're upset and angry and sad. Some of our USYers, our United Synagogue Youth teenagers, were supposed to leave this morning for an encampment, for a retreat at Camp Ramon, Ojai, California. And unfortunately, the horrific fires prevented that weekend from happening, and they were literally getting on the plane when the weekend was canceled. And so they're here, they're safe, everything's okay, but we're going to have them all come on up. So our USYers who are supposed to go to the encampment, come on up. Come on, guys. Don't rush up here all at once. Excellent. We're going to turn to page 4 in our prayer book. You guys all know Shalom Aleichem, right? Excellent. We welcome in the angels of peace, page 4. Come on, Stephen. Let's go. Come on, join us up here. Come close. Come to the podium. Let's go. Nora, you know this. Let's go. Sarah, you know this. Come on. Close. Can you guys move up? Okay, here we go. Ready? Page number 4. We join together. Shalom Aleichem.
HaKadosh Baruch Hu Boachem l'shalom Malachei HaShalom Malachei Elyon Mi Melech Malachei HaMachim HaKadosh Baruch Hu Barchuni l'shalom Malachei HaShalom Malachei Elyon Mi Melech Malachei HaMlachim HaKadosh Baruch Hu Tzeitzem l'shalom Malachei HaShalom Malachei Elyon Mi Melech Malachei HaMlachim HaKadosh Baruch Hu.
We turn to page 8 as we join together in the singing of Lechuna Radama. Page 8, top of the page.
Yeah. Okay. One?
Lechu neranena, Lechu neranena, Adonai. Lechu neranena, Lechu neranena,
Lechu neranena Adonai. Naria, Naria, Lesori Shenu, Nekad Makana Betoda. Naria, Naria, Lesori Shenu,
Miro Narialo. Lechu neranena, Lechu neranena, Lechu neranena, Adonai.
Lechu neranena, Lechu neranena, Lechu neranena Adonai. Lechu neranena, Lechu neranena, Lechu neranena Adonai. Neranena, Lehu neranena, Lehu neranena.
Thank you guys. Take your seats. We'll play back up later for another game.
The cantor concludes with the closing of the psalm, Psalm 95, the bottom of page 8, Arba'im Shana.
Arba'im shana akut bador, va'omaram toe levavhem, vehem lo yadu derachai, asher nishbati ve'api, im yevo'un el menuchati.
We continue with the words of Shiru Ladonai, how good it is to sing songs in moments of adversity as we try to uplift ourselves. Page 10, top of the page, Shiru Ladonai.
Shiru
Adonai, Shiru Shir Chadash, Shiru Ladonai, Kol Haaretz. Shiru Ladonai, Shiru Shir Chadash, Shiru Ladonai, Kol Haaretz. Shiru Ladonai, Baruch Hu Shemo, Basru meyom leyom Yeshuato. Shiru Ladonai, Baruch Hu Shemo, Basru meyom leyom Yeshuato. Let's go, here we go. Shiru Ladonai, Shiru Shir Chadash, Shiru Ladonai, Kol Haaretz. Shiru Ladonai, Shiru Shir Chadash, Shiru Ladonai, Kol Haaretz. We turn in our Siddur to pages 14 and 15. We stand together for the Psalm for Shabbat, the seven voices of divinity, page 14 in the Hebrew, page 15 in the transliteration. We join together in the singing of Mizmor LeDavid.
Mizmor LeDavid, Havu Ladonai ben Elim, Havu Ladonai, Kavod va'oz Yai Havu Ladonai, Kevod Shemo Hishtachavu Ladonai Behadrat Kodesh, Kol Adonai al hamayim el hakavod hirim. Adonai hamayim rabim, Kol Adonai ba'koach Yai Kol Adonai be'adar, Kol Adonai shover arazim, hey, Vayshaber Adonai el arzei Havanon, Vayarkidem kemo egel Levanon, ve'Siryon kemo ve're'im. Yalai Kol Adonai chotzav lavotesh, Kol Adonai yachil midbar, hey, yachil Adonai midbar kadesh, Kol Adonai yecholel hayalot vayechesof ye'arot ובהיכלו כולו אומר כבוד. יאללה אדוני למה בול ישב הישב אדוני מלך לעולם. אדוני עוז מעם ייתן אדוני יברך Tamo Vashalom.
Hey, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la. We may be seated. Where's our USY posse? Get up here, please. USY. That would be you. Come on back up. We're going to turn to page 17 in our Siddur as we welcome in the Sabbath bride with the words of Lecha Dodi. How about we do the first 3 verses, Cantor? And we'll do the verses 1, 2, and 3 on pages 17 and 18. And then we'll jump to the last verse on page 22, when we'll stand and face the back of the sanctuary to welcome the Sabbath bride. Right now, page 17, Lecha Dodi. Do you guys know Lecha Dodi?
No. We'll do whatever.
Likrat kala pene Shabbat nekabela. Let's go over here. Lecha Dodi.
Likrat kala pene Shabbat nekabela. Lamor zachor bedivor echad hishmianu el hameichad Adonai echad Lushemo echad Lushemu tiferet v'litu hala Lecha Dodi Likrat kala pene Shabbat nekabela Lecha Dodi Likrat kala pene Shabbat nekabela Likrat Shabbat lachor kihi mekor Shabbat sheirem nesoncha sofna Lecha Dodi Likrat kala pene Shabbat nekabela Lecha Dodi Likrat kala pene Shabbat nekabela Mikdash Melech Ir Meluha Ki Mitzi Mitach Rav Shevet Va'am Kabbalah V'Hayachamol Alani Chamla Lecha
Dodi Likrat kala pene. We stand together. Lecha Dodi Likrat, page 22. Shabbat nekabela boi v'shalom ateret bala gam besimcha.
Boi kala Lecha Dodi Likrat kala pene Shabbat nekabela Lecha Dodi Likrat kala
Pene Shabbat nekabela. We may be seated. It's really hard when we lose someone in life. We lost 11 loved ones not too long ago in Pittsburgh. We've lost 12 loved ones in Thousand Oaks 48 hours ago. We've lost now 5 loved ones or more in the recent fires in San Fernando Valley. We also lost a wonderful woman in this synagogue this past week. Her name was Ann Rita Edelberg. She lived to be 94 and a half years old. But for all of them, we try to figure out how we can make ourselves better people so that their lives didn't go in vain. And Rita's family didn't live here in town. They live in Australia. They live in New York. They left today with her to bury her in New York, and we unfortunately have seen life cycles of funeral after funeral over the last weeks on the East Coast, and now we're going to see more in the days ahead. And so there's a line that we usually say for families who are in mourning of loved ones, and I'm going to take a radical approach tonight to say that we're all hurting and that we're all in mourning. We remember Ann Rita, we remember the victims of the fires of Thousand Oaks, still in Pittsburgh. And so this line at the bottom of page 22 is typically recited for those who are sitting Shiva, who come into the synagogue. But tonight I think we should say it. We need to say it because we're all in mourning for others. And we say it for Ann Rita also tonight. Let's join in the Hebrew and then the English at the bottom of page 22. Hamakom yinachem etchem betoch she'ar avelei Tzion v'Yerushalayim. May the godliness of life comfort you with all the mourners of Zion, Jerusalem, and all of humanity. Amen. We conclude Kabbalat Shabbat with the Hebrew of Psalm 93 on page 24, as the cantor concludes with the last few lines in the Hebrew on page 24.
מקולות מים רבים, אדירים משבריים, אדיר מרום אדוני, עדותיך נאמנו מאוד, לביתך נאווה קודש, Adonai leorech yamim.
At this time, those who wish to stand for loved ones who have passed away, those who wish to stand to memorialize people that have lost their lives over the last week, both in these fires and also in Thousand Oaks, those who wish to stand in memory of Ann Rita, those who wish to stand in memory still of those who lost their lives in Pittsburgh. Now is the time to stand for those who wish to do so in their memories. The words of the Mourner's Kaddish, page 25. Yitgadal v'yitgadash shemei Rabbah, be'alma divra kir'utei ve'amlich malchutei, b'chayechon uvyomechon uvchaye dechol beit Yisrael, ba'agala uvizman kariv v'imru amen. Yehi shmei Rabbah bevarach le'alam lalmei amaya, yitbarach v'yishtabach, V'yitba'ar, v'yitromam, v'yitnaseh, v'yitadar, v'yitaleh, v'yitalal, shmei dekudsha brichu, le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata, tushbechata v'nechemata, da'amiran be'alma v'imru, amen. Yehi shlama rabba min shemaya, V'chayim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru. Amen. Oseh shalom bimromav, hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru. Amen. We may be seated. So we have some wonderful different groups in our community that help comprise and create Or Tzion. So we have an amazing youth group. We have wonderful Chavarot. We have a great socialite program. We have an awesome young Jewish professional group that is taking off. We have a women's league. We have men's club. We have lots of different groups. We have social action, Tikkun Olam committee. We have education committees. We have ritual committees. We have lots of different opportunities for people to get involved. And when Scott Weinberg, the president of our men's club, came to me and said, could we do a special Shabbat to honor those people who have served our country? Of course, the answer is yes, both for women and men who have served our country, for after all, it's Veterans Day weekend, and we honor them on Monday. And so Jules Altman, who's a member of our congregation, we thought it would be nice for him to share some reflections about his service to our country. Not too long ago, unfortunately, Jules lost his wife, Claire, and we still always see and are used to the two of you being in synagogue together. And she is here with us tonight in spirit, my friend, and we know that you'll share some beautiful words. And thank you, Scott, for the idea of making this happen. And we'll conclude our service tonight with a prayer for the country, with America the Beautiful, and a prayer for peace. But for now, Jules, if you'll come forward and share your thoughts. The one thing we need you to do is speak into the microphone loudly, because there are people on the live stream that are watching us. And so the only way that they can hear is by you speaking into this thing like I am right now. Okay?
Shabbat Shalom, everybody. I'm not used to being in this location. I'm not going to give you a Dvar Torah. My background is similar to just about most people of my age. Most of us served in the military, not because we chose to, because we were drafted. It was a responsibility. When you got the letter in the mail, you didn't fight it. You went. And like everybody else, I did. My service was anything but heroic. They were fighting in Korea, and I got sent to Germany. The ideal place to be when they're shooting at the other end of the world. So my service was Mazeldik. But the one thing that I learned from my service and from everything that went on at the time is that we all have a responsibility to each other. People tell me sometimes, why do you spend so much time volunteering? Why do you do this? Why do you do that? Why do you do the other thing? Well, I volunteer because, as I say, I've been lucky in my life. I was married to a wonderful woman for a long time. I have 4 great kids, 8 grandkids, and pretty soon I hope to have some great grandkids. So we'll see what happens. I keep urging them, but somehow they don't listen to me. At any rate, I feel that those of us who have been lucky, who've been fortunate, I can say at this part of my life, I can live comfortably. I'm not rich, but I live comfortably. And that's all that a man needs. You don't have to be a millionaire. So, with all of that, I feel it's my responsibility to give back, to help others. And so I volunteer and I do things and I contribute to causes and things of that sort. My veteran service has largely been with the Jewish war veterans. I've served my post. I've been the post commander. I've been the department commander of the Department of the Southwest. With it all, the important things that we do are things like what I did this morning. This morning I stood in front of the Fries on Via Linda and 90th from 9 a.m. till 2 p.m. and we raised well over $300 in funds that will be used for refurbishing rooms in the veterans' home, contributing funds to the USO, and supporting homeless veterans, male and female, sending packages to soldiers and sailors who are out overseas and all over doing the necessary work and some of the unnecessary work that the president has found. But they're there to do the work. They're there not to raise questions about why or anything else. They got their commands and they do it. That's what the military does. So we do in Phoenix, in the Phoenix area, We're a small group because Jews are not a major part of the military. Interestingly enough, in terms of our population, Jews represent slightly under 2%, 1.9 something percent of the total American population. Our percentage in the military runs approximately 2.75%. So we overpopulate the military based on our population. So if anybody starts to tell you that the Jews don't serve, please answer them with fact rather than fiction. It's important because we represent a different ideal. Jews do not listen to others and say, okay. Jews listen to others and say, why? Or how can we make it better? Or what can we do different? And that is what makes us great as a nation. And we have to continue doing that. And we have to remind everybody that we do it. So I would like to ask you, those of you who have served, and those of you who feel the need to contribute in terms of action. And the word contribute, unfortunately, brings up the question of money. We don't need your money as much as we need you. We need you to participate. Come join us. If you haven't served, if you haven't been a veteran, you can still participate with us as a patron member. We meet at the Veterans Home in Phoenix, and you'll get to meet a lot of veterans who've had tough times and good times and so on when you go down there and see what goes on in the Veterans Home. We contribute a lot of money to it because the federal government and the state government, oh, they talk wonderfully. But when it comes to coming across with money and doing things, somehow it gets lost. They're planning to do things. They're always planning. It doesn't always get done until we come along and we do it. Now, we're a small group, but we're an active group. And one of the things that we do is raise money and spend money. We don't spend the money like some of the large veterans organizations. We don't have a bar. We don't have a restaurant for our members. But we do serve a breakfast at our meeting. You can get bagels and lox and cream cheese. So if you're interested, come and join us. Come down, see what goes on. No commitment. Come back next month and see what goes on again. And if after a little while you find you do enjoy it and you like what's going on, then join us. Because that's what we need. We need your action. It's nice to have your money, but more important, we need your body. We need you to do things for us and with us. So thank you very much. I appreciate the opportunity to talk to you. Shabbat Shalom.
We say Yasher Koach to Jules. Easy does it. Thank you so much for your service to our country. The Jewish war veterans are certainly a very special group in our community. So again, if you want to learn more about what they do and the service to our city and our state, please talk to Jules after Shabbat tonight after services. We stand on page 28. Eliana Glassman, our bat mitzvah for this Shabbat, is going to join us on the bima for the Baruch Hu, the blessing of creation. Page 28 at the top of the page, the words of the Baruch Hu.
Lie, 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 lie.
Baruch et Adonai HaMevorah. Baruch Adonai HaMevorah, HaMevorah Le'olam Va'ed. HaMevorah, HaMevorah Le'olam Va'ed.
We may be seated the blessing of creation, middle of page 28. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, Moshe Rabbeinu Makom Adishrim.
Umabir yom umevi laila, umabdil ben yom uben laila, Adonai tzavaot shemo, El chai v'kayam, tamid yimloch aleinu le'olam va'ed, Baruch atah Adonai,
Baruch hu Baruch Shemo.
Ha'ma'ari v'aravi.
Amen. We join the cantor, page 30, the blessing before the Shema, Ahavat Olam, the existence and creation of love in the world, the gift of the Torah. Page 30, Ahavat Olam.
Ahavat olam Beit Yisrael Amcha ahavta Torah u'mitzvot chukim u'mishpatim Otanu limadeta Al ken Adonai Eloheinu B'shochbeinu v'kumeinu Nasiach bechukecha V'nismach b'divrei Toratecha U'v'mitzvotecha Le'olam va'ed Ki hem chayenu Ve'orech yameinu U'vahem nege yomam v'layla Ve'ahavatecha al tasir mimenu le'olamim Baruch atah Adonai
Baruch hu Baruch Shemo.
Ohev amo Yisrael.
Amen. Page 31, Eliana leads us in the Shema and Ve'ahavta together, page 31 in our Siddur.
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Ve'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha, bechol levavcha, ubechol nafshecha, ubechol meodecha, ve'hayu hadvarim ha'eleh, Asher Anochi metzavecha hayom al levavecha v'shinantam levanecha v'dibarta bam v'shivtecha bevetecha uvleftecham v'derech uv'shochbecha uv'kumecha uv'kshartam leot al yadecha v'hayu letotafot b'neinecha Uftaftam mezuzot beitecha uvisharecha.
To ourselves, the middle of page 32 through the middle of page 34, the second and third paragraphs of the Shema. To ourselves, the Hebrew or the English from the Torah itself. I, the Eternal, am your partner who led you out of Egypt to be your God in the holiday of Passover. I, the Eternal, am your God.
Adonai Elohechem Emet.
We turn to page 37, our words of thanksgiving. This is the month of Kislev. It started just the other day, which is the month of Chanukah, the month of religious freedom and celebration of miracles that we try to find in our lives every day. Mi Chamocha speaks to those miracles long ago, up until our time in the world. Page 37, Mi Chamocha.
Mi chamocha ba'elim Adonai, mi kamocha nehedar b'kodesh. Nora tehilot osef eleh, Nora tehilot osef eleh. Malchutecha Ra'uvanecha Bokei hayam Lifnei Moshe u'Miriam Ze'eli anu ve'amru Adonai imloch Adonai imloch Le'olam va'ed Ve'nemar Kifada Adonai et Yaakov Uge'alo miyad chazak mimenu baruch ata Adonai Kol Yisrael.
Amen. We pray for peace on page 39 in the English tonight, as we're mindful of so many people, so many families, so many innocent civilians, citizens of our country, so many people that wanted to go to synagogue just a couple weeks ago and pray, so many people that wanted to go to a restaurant and just have time for line dancing and food and drink and good company. Unfortunately, people that got stuck in natural disaster, harm's way. We pray for those who are hurting, those who are struggling, being mindful that hopefully peace, all this violence will stop. That we'll be able to live our lives not with courage, but with calm and serenity, with smiles, not worrying that if we go somewhere, what might happen. And the Hashkivenu is that text that gives us that hope for a brighter tomorrow and a safer future. We join in the English on page 39 together. Grant, O eternal God, that we may lie down at night in peace, and raise us up in the morning renewed with strength. Spread over us the shelter of godly peace. Guide us with good counsel, and for your name's sake be our help. Shield us from hatred and plague. Keep us from war, famine, and suffering. Subdue our inclination to evil. O God, our guardian and our helper, our gracious and merciful sovereign, give us refuge in the shadow of your godly wings. Guard our coming and our going, that now and always we will have life and peace. Blessed is Adonai, whose shelter of peace is spread over us, over all of your people Israel and humanity, and over Jerusalem. The cantor concludes the blessing of the Hashkivenu in the Hebrew on page 38.
Ushmor tzeitenu uvoenu lechaim uleshalom me'ata ve'ad olam ufros aleinu sukat shlomecha baruch ata Adonai
Baruch u'varuch shemo
v'poreh sukat shalom aleinu ve'al kol amo Yisrael ve'al Yerushalayim.
Amen. We stand together as Eliana leads us the joyful melody of Vishamru, the biblical reminder to make Shabbat a part of our lives each and every week. Page 40, Vishamru.
Vishamru b'nei Yisrael et HaShabbat לעשות את השבת לדורת המרית עולם, ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת. לעשות את השבת לדורת המרית עולם. ביני ובין בני ישראל אותי לעולם, אותי לעולם, אותי לעולם. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת. לעשות את השבת לדורת המרית עולם. כי ששת ימים עשה אדוני, עשה אדוני את השמיים ואת הארץ. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת. לעשות את השבת לדורת המרית עולם. וביום השביעי שבת וינפש, שבת וינפש, שבת וינפש. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת. לעשות את השבת לדורת המרית עולם. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת. לעשות את השבת לדורת המרית עולם.
Cantor continues with Chatzi Kaddish, the introduction to our private prayers and meditations, page 41.
יתגדל ויתקדש שמי רבה, בהלמה דברה קירותי וימליך מלכותי, בחייכון וביומכון ובחיי דכל בית ישראל. בגלה בגלה ובזמן קריב וימרו אמן. ישמי רבה מברך לעולם ולעלמי עלמיה. יתברך יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל. שמי דקודשה ברכו לעילה מן כל ברכתה ושירתה, תושבחתה ונחמתה, תאמירן בעלמה וימרו amen.
Our private prayer for the Amidah, our private text, our meditations, our reflections can be found on page 43, continuing through page 56. The Hebrew, the English, but just as important are our personal prayers on this Shabbat. When we're finished with our own prayers and petitions, hopes for the future, we can be seated. 43 through 56.
It's very high. Yihiu l'ratzon imrei fi v'hegyon libi lefanecha Adonai tzuri Adonai tzuri Adonai tzuri vegoali Ose shalom shalom bimromav Hu yaseh shalom aleinu ve'akol Yisrael ve'imru amen Hu yaseh shalom aleinu ve'akol Yisrael amen Ose shalom shalom bimromav Hu yaseh shalom aleinu ve'akol Yisrael ve'imru amen ve'akol Yisrael amen.
The cantor continues with Kaddish Shalem, page 60 in our Siddur.
Yitkadal v'yitkadash Shemei Rabbah Ve'alma divra kirutei v'yamlich malchutei b'chayechon v'yemechon v'chay d'chol Beit Yisrael B'agala v'zman kariv yimeru Amen Yehi Shmei Rabbah mevarach Le'alam ulal me'almaya Yitbarach 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 v'yishabach v'yitbar v'yitramam v'yinaseh v'yitadar v'yitaleh v'yital Shmei Dekudesha Leila min kol birchata v'shirata tushbechata v'nechamata Damiran be'alma v'imeru Amen Titkabal tzlotahon v'auton D'chol Yisrael kodam avuhon divishmaya v'imeru Amen Yehi shlom araba min shemaya v'chaim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imeru Amen Oseh shalom bimromav Hu yaseh shalom Aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael ve'imeru. Amen.
I'd love to invite our USY group to come on up again. Come on, guys. We're going to turn in our prayer book to page 62. We're going to turn our prayer book to page 62 for our prayer for healing. We're mindful of individuals who have been hurt in the recent horrific actions of irrational thought. We're mindful of those individuals who've now been hurt by natural disaster. And in our own families, in our own community, people who we are praying for healing, who are ill, both of body and of spirit. The melody from Debbie Friedman can be found on page 62 as we join together with our USY group, our Misha Beirach, page 62.
May the source of strength, who bless the ones before us, help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing. And let us say, Amen. Mishe Barach Limotein
Yadotenu, held in need of healing.
with refuah shlema, the renewal of body,
The renewal of spirit, and let us say, Amen.
I love you guys. You're great. Awesome. Thank you. Thank you. You guys can take your seats. Eliana? The one who has a beautiful voice, come on up here. No, they all have beautiful voices. We stand for Aleinu as Eliana leads us on page 63, top of the page. Aleinu l'shabach.
Aleinu l'shabach l'adon hakol, l'teit gadula le'otzer breshit, shelo asanu kegoye haratzot, velo samanu kemishpachot ha'adama, shelo samhal kenu kahem, vegor aleinu kechol hamonam, v'anachnu korim u'mishtachavim u'modim lifnei melech malchei amlachim bar kadosh baruch hu. V'nemar v'haya Adonai lemelech al kol haaretz bayom hahu yeh Adonai echad u'shemo echad.
We may be seated. To honor our country, I want to invite Tyler Trier to come forward to lead us responsively in a prayer for our country. You can find that actually in the red book, which is below your seat that we'll use tomorrow morning. We have the prayer for the country there. You can find it on page 177 in our prayer book as Tyler will lead us in the English, the prayer for our country, page 177 in the middle of the page.
Our God and God of our ancestors, with mercy, accept our prayer on behalf of our country and its government. Pour out your blessing upon this land, upon its inhabitants, upon its leaders, its judges, officers, and officials who faithfully devote themselves to the needs of the public. Help them understand the rules of justice you have decreed so that peace and security, happiness and freedom will never depart from our land. Adonai, God, whose spirit is in all creatures, we pray that your spirit be awakened within all the inhabitants of our land. Uproot from our hearts hatred and malice, jealousy and strife. Plant love, companionship, peace, and friendship among the many peoples and faiths who dwell in our nation. Grant us the knowledge to judge justly, the wisdom to act with compassion, and the understanding and courage to root out poverty from our land. May it be your will that our land be a blessing to all who dwell on earth, and may you cause all peoples to dwell in friendship and freedom. Speedily fulfill the vision of your prophets. Nation shall not lift up sword against nation, neither shall they learn war anymore. For all of them, from the least of them to the greatest, shall know me. And let us say, Amen.
We invite Scott Weinberg to come forward to lead us in a prayer for peace. If you're following in the large red prayer book, page 178 on the left-hand side.
May we see the day when war and bloodshed cease, when a great peace will embrace the whole world.
The nation will not threaten nation, and the human family will not again know war.
For all who live on earth shall realize we have not come into being to hate or to destroy. We have come into being to praise, to labor, and to love.
Compassionate God, bless the leaders of all nations with the power of compassion.
Fulfill the promise conveyed in Scripture, I will bring peace to the land, and you shall lie down, and no one shall terrify you.
I will rid the land of vicious beasts, it shall not be ravaged by war.
Let justice and righteousness flow like a mighty stream. Let God's peace fill the earth as the waters fill the sea, and let us say, Amen.
Thanks, God. This Shabbat we recall with love and affection The following individuals whose anniversaries of death fall on the Hebrew calendar from the 2nd to the 8th of Kislev, this year the 10th to the 16th of November. Alex Charnow, Roberta Burks, Tekla Troisi, Shlomi Shafir, Henrietta Dabro, Robert J. Cowan, Jack Laufer, Katie Cooperman, Florence Podolsky, Eli Burr, Flory Kress, Mark Strickarts, Ilse Schoening, Mary Cooper, Jack Ross, Sarah Elberg, Alma Burke, Marcia Amir, Moshe Rolnick, May Padwy, Herbert Silberman, and of course we are mindful and miss dearly the soul of Ann Rita Edelberg. She was a regular at our synagogue on Shabbat. She will be missed. And of course we're mindful of the innocent lives that were taken in Thousand Oaks this past week. And recently, just today, the recent loss of life in the horrific fires in the San Fernando Valley in California. At this time, those who wish to stand for the Mourner's Kaddish, now is the time to do so. You can find the words of the text in our prayer book, in our Siddur, on page 66, page 66. Yitgadal v'yitgadash shemei Rabbah, be'alma divra kirute v'yamlich malchute, b'chayechon uvyomechon uvchaye dechol Beit Yisrael, ba'agala uvizman kariv v'imru amen. Yehi shmei Rabbah mevarach le'alam lalmei almaya. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitba'ar v'yitramam v'yitnaseh. V'yithadar v'yit'aleh v'yithalal shmei dekudsha b'rechu. Le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata tishbechata v'nechemata da'amiran be'alma v'imru amen. Yehi shlama rabba min shemaya v'chayim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. Oseh shalom bimramav hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. We may be seated. We have actually a few brief announcements. Risa Fern, a member of our board of directors at Tzion, and also a few gifts from the synagogue for Eliana. So come on up here, Eliana. You have a few gifts from the congregation, and you'll become a bar mitzvah, of course, tomorrow.
Thank you. Eliana Mazel Tov, you do have a beautiful voice, and I want to thank you for your participation in tonight's lovely service. Tomorrow I'm sure will be beautiful as well. So with any celebration, it comes with gift giving, and this is the beginning of the gift giving. Inside this lovely gift bag, you will find a Kiddush cup from the Men's League. Hopefully you will use that at many simchas in the future. There is a tzedakah box from our Women's League, and of course, your blessings should be shared. Continue with that. There is a book on Israel. Have you been to Israel?
Nope.
Hopefully one day you'll head that way, and there's a beautiful book to get you excited about that. There is a certificate in honor of your mitzvah from the Jewish National Fund, and the B'nai Tzedek Philanthropy Foundation has also set up an account in honor of you, so you can continue to be a participant. And this is only the beginning of gifts. There's many more to come. I have Yael here to present you with something else.
Hi, Mazel Tov. Congratulations, you're almost there. You're doing really well. You have a beautiful voice, and I wanted to present you with a $10 USY gift, and we hope to see you at some of the future events.
We have one on the 17th. It is bowling. You should come. It's a lot of fun.
Thank you.
So cute to be young. Okay, well, I'd like to thank the clergy and the coordinators and my fellow greeter for tonight. And of course, Eliana, again, Mazel Tov. Enjoy the celebration, and may this be the beginning of your participation within the community and our congregation. Shabbat morning services will begin at 9:30. Eliana Grossman will be called to the Torah as a bat mitzvah. As an alternative, you may choose to join Dana Rubenstein for Ruah Tefillah, I'm so sorry, Dana, at 9:40. If you're interested in joining a Havurah, please come to get together meeting tomorrow, Sunday. What? Please come to get together meeting tomorrow. All right, it's Sunday at 1 p.m. I can read. Please check your Shabbat handout and our website for important information on services and programs, such as our Israel Current Events discussion group, the trip to Argentina with Rabbi Kaplan, and many others. Shabbat Shalom. Those are typos. That's not bad.
Thanks, Risa.
I was going to say one thing. Yes. I just want to say that the Ruach Tefillah that I'll be leading tomorrow from 9:40 to about 10:10, 10:15, it's a learning minyan. So if you're interested in learning sort of about choreography, practicing some of our prayers together, and learning a little bit more about that, that's what Ruach Tefillah is going to be, a learning minyan. So please join me if you're interested.
And you know what else? If you don't want to put up with Rabbi Crane's voice and my voice, you can go be with the cantor too.
But you can hear Eliana.
That's true. You'll hear Eliana too.
Hear Eliana. There you go.
Here we go. We're going to stand actually for America the Beautiful. We're going to finish with our service with that, and then Eliana will lead us in Kiddush. Together, we'll join together for the blessing over the wine. She'll hold the Kiddush cup for us in just a few moments. America the Beautiful, we'll join together.
Oh, beautiful for spacious skies, for amber waves of grain, for purple mountains' majesties above the fruited plain. America, America, God shed His grace on thee and crown thy good with brotherhood from sea to shining sea.
We join together for Kiddush on page 67. Eliana, if you'll hold the Kiddush cup for us, join us on the bima, and then afterwards, enjoy the Crown Royal. Okay, here we go. Kiddush on page 67. It's just Kedem grape juice. Just kidding. Okay, 67, Kiddush for Shabbat.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei peri hagafen.
Amen.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav v'ratzavanu v'shabbat kodsho be'ahava uvratzon hinchilanu zikaron lema'aseh v'reishit ki hu yom techila lemikra'ei kodesh zecher litziat Mitzrayim ki vanu v'charta ve'otanu kidashta mikol amim ve'shabbat kodshecha be'ahava uvratzon hinechaltanu baruch atah Adonai mekadesh HaShabbat.
There's a light oneg for all of us to celebrate and honor our veterans in the back of the social hall, and in a few minutes our young Jewish professionals have their Shabbat dinner as well. Shabbat Shalom, everybody. Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat, 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 Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat, 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 Shalom. Shabbat, 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 Shalom. Shabbat, 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 Shalom. Shabbat, Shalom. Shabbat, Shalom. Shabbat, 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 Shalom. Shabbat, Shalom. Shabbat, Shalom. Shabbat, 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 Shalom.
We changed the battery, so it won't turn on or off. Oh, that's neat. So that one works. Okay, so I'm gonna take out the tour for Eliana because she says she hasn't seen the tour yet. Okay. Come up here. Okay. So yeah, let's put it there. Okay. Want me to help you find it real quick? Sure. Okay. We'll wait for you out there. You're fine. Okay. I have it.
Yeah, somebody may have put old batteries back in the drawer.
Okay, it works now, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I opened a fresh battery.
Mazel tov, everyone. Call him Uncle Jimmy. We all do. Yeah. Nice to meet you. Version 2.0. Ocean of the ocean.
You're gonna hold it. Okay, go enjoy your dinner tonight. CPK. Go enjoy.
Thank you.
I enjoyed our time together today. It was really nice. Shabbat Shalom. How are you?
Baruch Hashem Beseda.
I'm Michael. What's your name?
Jimmy. I'm David's cousin from Barbados.
Nice to meet you.
Uncle, but
Uncle, huh?
I don't like to be called out. That makes me sound too young.
Nice to meet you.
Same here, Rabbi.
Hi, Jesse.